Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategist with KJ Financial in Liberty, Missouri, here with another thought about retirement. A 2013 study done by LIMRA showed the four top reasons you won't be able to retire when you want to. Do you know what they are? Would it surprise you to know that the number one reason is that you don't think you'll have enough money? It's what a majority of our research and our experience with clients has shown us too. What do you think the second one is? Costs will be too high. Would it surprise you that we don't do a good job of accurately estimating how much it's going to cost us to live in retirement? Have you thought about the compounding effect of inflation? How about the high cost of healthcare? Have you even considered the potential catastrophic cost of long-term care? Would it make sense to consider it if they estimate that 70% of people that reach the age 65 will eventually need some form of long-term care? Now, the third one's kind of forgotten or maybe not expected. Do you know what it is? Well, the study called it having too much responsibility. Could it make sense or would it make sense to also factor in the possibility of having to care for our parents because they didn't plan for the expenses of care and retirement? And our kids seem to be coming back home to live with us and are constantly in need of financial help. This seems to be an issue that is growing also. Well, we want to be able to help for and care for our loved ones. We must not do it at the detriment of our financial well-being. The costs are just too high to do that. The fourth one is probably one you've heard of before, and that's having too much debt. Seems a newer trend has us taking substantial debt into retirement and not just the mortgage on our home. Now, this is something that we must do better at managing and not at the expense of retirement. It really must come at the expense of not living above our means, mostly by living in or, driving our net worth. Now, we're not all about bad news here. We have a proprietary software system called the Retirement Analyzer. It allows us to look at what you're doing now and using different projections of the future, projections that we feel are much more real life than other systems, to let you see if in fact what you're doing today will provide for you or not. We can put in different scenarios for care, debt, really anything that we want to look at to see if in fact you're able to weather that financial storm. Okay. If we find that what we're doing isn't likely to work, all right, we can help you make some in-flight corrections to make sure that what you're doing will give you what you want in retirement. Wouldn't that provide you with financial peace of mind? We've put together a little longer video that talks in more depth about our Retirement Analyzer software. You can access it by clicking on the link here. If you happen to be watching this video on YouTube or our blog and you would like to have the link for that, just contact us, either email or call us at the information that's there on the screen. Ask us for the link. We'll be happy to send it to you. But please don't wait. Do this while you're thinking about it, because procrastination is a real retirement killer. Hey, I hope you have a great day and an even better retirement.